This Raw Vision video is brought to you by Metro Solar, proud partner of the Richmond Football Club.
Hello and welcome Tiger fans. This is Raw Vision thanks to Metro Solar, and this is what's happening this week in Tigerland. No one can argue the positives that came out of the game against finals contenders the Sydney Swans last Friday night, but the Tigers weren't able to hold on and win the quarter that mattered.
We've been playing some reasonable football over the last couple of weeks, just haven't got the points that we're after, but you know, it's really important we start well and continue to get our best football up and going this week.
Unfortunately, the news wasn't any better from Richmond's VFL side, who lost in their round 11 encounter against Ballarat, despite a strong first three quarters.
All of our mids were well beaten by North Ballarat, so if you look at our individual stats, and a lot of the boys were rated their game probably a little bit higher than we would as coaches, given that they were beaten so badly inside. So we need a bigger effort from our midfielders if we're going to be competitive.
We heard from Tiger defender David Asprey this week for an update on his rehab from a knee injury and his duties as a leader off the field.
Everything at the moment is really positive, and that's reflective of my mindset. I saw the surgeon on Monday, and he gave me some really positive feedback on how the knee's looking and the prospect of playing again this year.
Focus has now moved on to St Kilda, who the Tigers take on this Saturday afternoon in an away game at Etihad Stadium.
Watching the Saints last week against the Eagles, it was really obvious that if you move the ball quickly and get it inside your forward 50 as the Eagles did, they've got some marking power down there, but they are vulnerable, the St Kilda defenders. Delaney's probably their only true tool at this stage.
Yeah, he is. Again, as you said, it's really important we move the ball quickly, because if you start moving it slowly, they actually are zoned back in front of you. So if we can, they're pretty well one-on-one. So the more we can get the football going forward and get the game on our terms and get it into our keys like Ty Vickery and Jack Rewalt, Brett Delidio if he plays forward, the ability to beat the St Kilda defenders one-on-one is crucial for us. They're quite inexperienced, They're back six, so we just need to make sure we don't muck around with the footy too much in our back half.
This week, Richmond's own big friendly giant, Ivan Maric, was a guest at the Roaring Ahead Clinic, which takes place weekly in Fitzroy to teach disadvantaged youth more than just football skills.
You just learn so many skills. Playing footy, you learn about working together, you learn making friends, you learn to deal with losses and losing and that sort of thing, and which is just super important. You take all those skills into all walks of life, so it's a great program.
Both Richmond and St Kilda will aim to come out firing tomorrow, with both teams hungry for a much needed win. We look forward to seeing you there. And that's all we have time for. I'm Asha Dhoni, and we'll see you next time on This Week in Tigerland.